Well, here's a quick look at the emini S&P for Monday, May the 10th, 2010. Well, let's just start off and identify what we're looking at here. These are market profiles. This was the lettered market profile and volume profile from today. This is what occurred overnight, and this is what occurred on Friday. This was Thursday, which went down a lot lower, but our data feed missed it. And never got it back. So even after refreshing the chart, we still don't have that. But we did know that if the market could rally above around the 45 area, then it would have some life to it as far as the bulls are concerned. Well, this overnight session, it started in here, which is up from where the market closed on Friday. It had closed down here. So right off the bat, the market had a powerful open on Sunday evening. Up some, what was it? Well, this was down around 7. That it was about 20 points. So it had a little bit of a dip here early in the session, but then had a nice strong rally in the overnight. Open in here was basically contained today's regular trading hours within what occurred during the overnight session. So this kind of move up here is a pretty good rejection of these lower prices. So we really think now that if the low today is tested, that's going to be an excellent support area. So that's in around 44. And we're really looking at the market. Now, if that holds and the market starts to rally, it could obviously have another nice move right up here to 74. That's the next area of resistance. So that's from a bullish standpoint, and it looks like that's what the market wants to continue doing, at least for now. Then that would be a nice range, somewhere 74 down to 44, with hopefully 44 getting hit first or down in around that area. If, however, it drops below around 33 down here, then that would be a very bearish indication. So we've really sort of got a no man's zone in here from around 33 to about 44. If it holds below, obviously that's very bearish. If it can stay above, which is where it is right now, market could very well come up, and then the next area of resistance is around 74. So that's really what we're looking at going into tomorrow. And it's nice that the market's toned down a bit and allowed us to really take a much better look at the market. Here's our software from today. You can see that obviously the market was pretty volatile. It had a 42-point range overnight, and then again today it had around about 20 points or so. So we had a couple of trades early, but our filter was against it, so we didn't take those trades, and you can see them identified over here. This is a short trade, and this is a long trade. The long trade really actually worked out quite nicely. It had a really robust bounce to here, backed off, and then rallied up. The short, as you can see right here, it did go against the trade, but then had a good movement. So, these trade types are defining the auction quite nicely. Now, we did have an entry on a trade right in here. It did hit our first objective and then bounce on us. We had another, you can see here, 2 indications to get long. The first one just nicked us by 1 tick, unfortunately, but the second trade here got us on board right here and rallied up almost 5 points in our favor. So that was a really nice trade. We had one other trade here that hit our first objective, so it turned out to be a break even. So on the whole, and you can see that our green filter here, it really did hold nicely once the market had come down here and tested the earlier low. Couldn't really go anywhere, held into the bullish environment, came back once or twice, good tests, and then finished the day with a nice move higher. So now we did have another signal, as you can see, to get long right in here in around 11:52. So that would be our first indication on an overnight trade, and possibly even tomorrow morning, to go ahead and look for a long in around that area as a position day trade to test today's high, and then possibly get up into the 74 area. So that's a possibility on the long side for a position day trade tomorrow. Would be our most likely scenario. Other than that, if the market does, as I said, break today's low and hold below it, then that would be a very bearish indication. So that's a look at how we did today in the emini day trader with our new software, and managing it according to our filter here as well. So any questions or comments, just get a hold of us. We're at info@eminidaytrader.com, and always enjoy listening to your questions or comments. So thanks for taking the time to view the video, and we'll see you again tomorrow.